Hi, it's Susan at Seaside Stitches and welcome to my channel. It is the first Friday sews in September and I'm really happy to share things with you. I haven't done a great deal, but I did forget last week to share that I have completely finished now, my Westcliff dress that I made. I started it in June, I think, but I hadn't finished the sleeves. I couldn't decide where to finish the sleeves off. And I'm really pleased with the decision I made. I will pop in a picture because you can't see it properly on here, but I do really love the fabric. I'll list that down below as well. I can't remember. It's something like Floret Flow from Minerva. It's just a viscose jersey and it didn't take any time at all to actually sew it up. Just the faffing about with making decisions about this and that. So, and that I were doing about 7 other jobs at the same time. So, yes, I didn't also mention that I have been planning to get back to some of my whips, and September seems a good enough month to be doing that. This was ready, not this July, but the July before. I made it, I fully finished it, but I wasn't happy with the cuffs. I'd taken a little bit too much gathering on the cuff, on the end of the sleeve into the cuff, and I twisted it a little bit and it just felt a bit uncomfortable. So what did I do? I took the cuffs off and then it just languished, waiting and waiting to be made up. So that's all I need to do is put the cuffs on. They are on my little cabinet and they've been there ever since. So I want to do that in the next few days really, because it's such a beautiful fabric. It was a viscose poplin that I got from the Sewing Institute at Lytham. I know they don't have any left now, but I really love it. It's made up really well and I'm pleased with it. It's the all-in easy fit shirt from Pattern Emporium. And the other thing, I'm no further on with than I saw you, except that I've tidied some of the inside bits up. But this is the dress from sorry, I had to get the pattern because I'm using it again, because this was a toile, a wearable toile for this dress. But I altered the neckline slightly and I've got it a little bit skew. This is the right length I want, but it's not quite, it's a bit too narrow on the sides and I have been putting off just sorting that out. So I want to do that. I bought the binding for the edges, for the neck edge, because I decided not to bother with lining it because it was a toile and I didn't know whether I'd like it or it would fit me or anything. I did transfer the sleeves from something else. I love this sleeve now though. I didn't have enough fabric for the actual sleeve that goes with the pattern. I'll just leave it there for a minute so that you can digest the size of those sleeves. I didn't have enough for the width of that sleeve. I could manage the length of it, but even at the widest part I could get, it wasn't wide enough and it just looked like a strange leg of mutton kind of a thing. So I'm really pleased with it, and I'll pop a picture in, although it's not finished. I do love it as it is. The picture I took, I hadn't sewn up there is a facing inside. I hadn't sewn up the facing, so it wasn't hanging right, but it is now, and I just really love it. So I'm on with my second one now. I think I may just have said that. It's on my cutting table. I'll share that when I get anywhere near finishing it. I do have, I wouldn't call it a sew along for this, but all the stages that I went through, or most of them, are on film. I filmed little bits here and there. So I'm going to put all those together and I'll just pop out a video about that. It may be of interest to someone, it may not be of interest to anyone, but the film is there, the video is there, so I may as well join it up and put it out. Okay, so that's that. I've also got a little bit of footage where I had one of my bright ideas in the middle of the night, and I'm going to let my other self tell you about that. I'll pop her in a moment. Well, hello. I've had a bit of a wacky idea overnight, so I'm just going to explain that to you. And I was watching, there's a couple of new vloggers out at the moment. There's quite a few new vloggers, but I have been watching Jasmine, who is Jasmine at Jazzleberry Sews. I believe that's right. If it's not, I'll write it on the screen. And she's a relatively new sewist, but she knows her stuff, and her vlogs are really good, and I just feel she's just very natural, and I really warm to her and enjoyed seeing what she's got up to. So she was opening, I don't know if it's called a dream wardrobe, but it was a Fabric Godmother subscription box, and it was a second one. And the first one, she'd quite liked the fabric and she'd made it up and she looked stunning in the outfit she'd made. And then she wasn't quite sure when she did the unboxing about the second one that came, but she wasn't like she didn't hate it or anything, but she didn't love it. And it started a thing off for me, because I've never wanted a subscription box ever, because I can't bear the thought of anyone else choosing something for my money that I know I would want to spend it in a specific way. So I think everyone out there is very brave if they choose a subscription box setup. But earlier in the morning, during the night and early morning, I was having some wakefulness and I was thinking, I'm going to set up my own Susan Seaside Stitches subscription box. Now, I don't want you thinking you've got to rush to a website and see what the heck is she on about. She's nobody. Why would anyone want to buy a subscription box from her when Hayley Jane decided that she wasn't doing that business anymore, and other people have stopped doing that, and only really big concerns are doing that? Well, that's not what I mean. What I mean is I'm doing one for myself. So I remembered I had this box. This is a really beautiful box that I bought from Home Sense when it first opened in Preston. So it's well over 10 years old. I don't know, but my profession was counselling and psychotherapy, and I used to use this box. There's still things in it for things that were continued professional development. So things that really kind of floated my boat about the theory that I used and any upcoming opportunities for experiences to expand my ability to practice. So that box is quite meaningful to me. And what I've decided to do, that every month I am going to, on the first day of every month, I'm going to put in a piece of fabric into my lovely box. I'm going to add any notions to that and a pattern, obviously of my choosing and from my stash. So the fabric will be from my stash, the pattern from my stash, the notions, if I need to buy notions, I know I'm going to make something with it, then I can be getting the notions in place. But once I've got them, I'm going to pop them in here. I'll have to think of a little treat for myself, possibly one of my favourite naked bars. I'm so excited, aren't I? So something like that, maybe a herbal tea bag that I have not tried before. So something that represents a subscription box as if it has come through the post from some far-flung place. And then on the 15th, I've decided on the 15th of each month, I'm only going to try it this one month. On the 15th of September, I'm going to open the box and I'm going to see if I would like to make something with that, whether it is still with that fabric, whether it is with the pattern and a different fabric, or, you know, as when your subscription box comes, sometimes you like this fabric, but you don't like the pattern, and you switch about. And if I decide to use it and the pattern, and it incurs no more real expense, then what I'm going to do is put a little bit of money from my current account into a separate account, so that when I've made it and I may be ready for another one, I will still use from my stash for quite a while. I have enough to go on. I have enough in my mind of what I want to make with what pattern, but I just want to see about this structure and whether it helps me to kind of focus on, actually that's what I thought I'd make, but do I really want to make it? So that's all for now. I'm just sharing this on the 1st of September. I'll be back with you whenever I'm back with you, and welcome if you've just joined me. And this is you coming back to me. So I'll let you know how I go on the 15th. I'll let you know if I do make it, if I don't. and I can make a little video about what I do make. So I hope you're on board with this, but Wacky Susan is having a go at having a subscription box of her own. So I just wanted to come back and just say, so they can slot this bit in, I did interact with Jasmine about it in her comments, and just saying how brave she was that I couldn't cope with it, and she said she didn't know how she would go on with it, but so far she's doing okay with it, and actually she does enjoy the anticipation. So I think it's really good that we all are a little bit different, aren't we? And wouldn't be right if we were just all the same and all like sheep, and we have to do this and not do that. So yeah, it was just good having an interaction with her. It wasn't, it was nice that, yeah. So I'll speak to you again soon. Bye for now. Okay, so well, you've seen my batty idea now, and I've gone along with it. I bought the notions I've chosen my little gift for myself, my little snack treat, that's it. I've chosen that. It's all in the box. Yes, it is in here. I'm not opening it again until the 15th of September. So in there, I mentioned there is fabric, there is a pattern, there will be the notions for it, and a little treat for me. So that's that, and that's coming up on the 15th when I will open it. If I video it, I'll video it, but if not, I don't think it'd be that much interest to you. I may just do it when I've decided or not to make the item. So I'll pop that back down. There is a challenge that Rachel at the French Seams, Catherine at Soberton Makery, and Sam, Let's Sparkle with Sam, and So Let's Sparkle with Sam. And they are doing a thing where you can revive, in a way, revive from the ashes a garment that you tried to make that you weren't happy with, or that something happened, or that you're now more skilled and you want to make that again. I have thought I might make something, and I've found the old version, bits of it that I took apart. So that's another thing that I might share with you in the upcoming weeks. So that's that. What else is there? Oh, I've also got a bit of footage from, I thought I might do kind of a day at a time, but it's been too crazy. So I just started, I videoed on the first day, I just videoed what it felt like walking into my sewing room. And given that I've been emptying all the airing cupboards and everything, I'll just share that mess with you as well before I leave at the end of this show. At the end of this show. Okay, so let's make it worse before it gets better. All the Christmas boxes out of the cupboard, and I don't think you even knew that I knitted, did you? Haven't touched any of those since 2019. So Christmas 2019, I cracked on with this long cardigan. Loved it. Didn't touch it for months and months. Went back to it, had no idea where I was up to, and I just put it all back in this box. So decisions have to be made about that, and all the other things that are in there that are started or from leftover yarn. Okay, so I've got a bit more spark back. I didn't have it yesterday when I wanted to vlog and got this out overnight for the Friday, but it will come out at some time on the Friday, even if it's like 5 to midnight or something on the Friday. So I think it's the 5th. I can't be sure. So I'm doing okay now. I am, as I say, I'm cutting out another one of these, and I also have done some mending, some altering really. I bought a dress, very strange for me, but I bought a dress at the end of May. You get a glimpse of it in one of my videos when I go to what we call the Freeport Centre at Fleetwood, a little outlet area, and I bought a dress. I just went in to try it on to see, does that style suit me, and would I make one? And I just felt really wowed by it. I felt quite, it was a maxi, and I was sleeking across the floor in it, trying to find whether they had the colour jacket that I wanted to go with it if I bought it. And I just felt great in it. but it has grown. On the hanger, it has grown, it's got longer and longer. And when I went for my annual checkup, I've got shorter and shorter. So I've had to take up a bit of the frill. So I can show you that another time. But that was a bought dress, but it was just a bit tricky to kind of get the binding right at the bottom and whatever. But I've been doing that. So my hair has been a bit frizzy this week as well, because it's fine now, I'm okay with it. But I've been doing quite a lot of pressing and ironing and generally catching up with things. So I think I'm on a roll because I'm really rushing. Let me just check the camera is working. Yeah, so I'll just move that out of the way totally. And also I did have a little video as well that I'll pop in about what I might do for the not the rewilding, the upcycling challenge that Karen at So Little Time and Becky at Notes from the Sewing Room are doing for October. I'm not in their vlogger tour, but I did just record a little bit of what I think I might do in October. Now I just want to share this. This is only in September yet, so I can't do anything about it until October if I take part in the upcycling challenge by Karen at So Little Time and Becky at Notes from the Sewing Room. So you have to have a before and after picture. So this is a toile that I made for the orage top, and this is as far as I got with it because I didn't have enough fabric to add anything else to it, and I just wanted to know what it was like and was there enough stretch in this fabric. But I made a different dress. Now I didn't have enough for the sleeves for the Yasmin dress because I'd already done this from the toile, I think, if it was that way around. And what I would really like to do now is, I don't wear the Yasmin dress because it doesn't have sleeves and it doesn't suit me. It looks a bit not quite as polished as I would like it. Not binding on the armholes, on the inside of the armholes. There's nothing wrong with it. It is finished. But I thought I could take the skirt from that. Oh, there's removal things all over the place, and that was a box that I just propped up, and I thought that'll be fine for now. No, it wasn't. Anyway, no one's hurt. So I just thought I would share this as part of the before, because I'm thinking I would take the skirt off the Yasmin dress and join it to this and finish the sleeves on this, and then I would have an upcycled outfit out of the two garments. And I'm really pleased with that idea because I feel quite smart in this, and it feels like, yes, this would be something that I would wear. And so I'm just sharing that with you. I'm not on the vlog tour. I'm just I'm looking through things to see what I've got. So I can't do any work on it yet, but I've got this part of it. So it's just finishing at the waist. There's nothing attached to it or anything. So if I took the skirt off the other one and put it to this, I've then got a wearable outfit. So I'm really pleased with that idea. So I will investigate when I come across the dress again. Okay, so you probably can't get my head on. I'm just showing you this dress, and this is how it is. The Yasmin itself, and there is a little frill on the bottom. But it's not really me. It doesn't seem like me, and it's a bit not quite right. And I thought I could put sleeves in it, but I think I like the top. This better. It's like an obstacle course around here. Anyway, I just wanted to go on so that I got my head on. But you get the gist now. This is a dress that is not quite right. It's not working for me, and I want to swap the skirt from it onto there. Now whether I will swap the skirt where the midriff is, or whether I will swap the skirt from where the waist is, I don't know, because this is quite a cropped waist. We'll see what happens, but I think that's my plan, to get some life back from a joint effort from these two. So see you again. Hope you're going to try and work out what you want to do. Bye for now. See you soon. So I think that's all really for me. The weather has been kind of changeable. We've been out and about and done what we needed to do. But other than that, I've been able to have time to sew and still more time to declutter and take things to the charity shop. Yeah, we had a good charity shop visit, going different ones, and even managed to share my rather large boxed Christmas tree. Some won't take them at this time of year, but sorry to have mentioned the C word, the Christmas word, but there you go. Yeah, so the size of the tree won't fit won't fit in the lodge we're going to move to, and it has no sentimental value to me at all. The ornaments that go on it, some are themed, and that doesn't matter to me either, but some of them that are of the children's, or that we've been bought, or that they were our David's, who's 43, that he made at nursery or at school or whatever, I've kept those, obviously. So I think that's all from me. I am still looking forward to the sewing social that's at Preston. It's called the Sewing Club, I believe, and it is, I did it on my last one, I think it's sew_Paula. If not, I'll change it, I'll add that in the description or under me. So thank you ever so much for watching. I loved my comments last time. I still should have got round to doing them by the time I've put this video out, because that's my new rule. But I always feel really appreciated, and it's uplifting to know that people take the time to comment. I am so sorry I have an issue about commenting straight away. I know I have an AI selection that I can just click and it'll automatically do it for me, but that's not me. I want it to be just a personal message, even if it is thank you ever so much so and so. But those of you who know me for a while know that that's my process, and I'm just so grateful that you're patient with me. So thank you. I'm just really looking forward to getting this dress done now. So I'm not going to video much of what I'm doing with it. I just want to crack on and see, not how long it takes me as in a rush. I just want to get an idea of how long, if I just concentrate on just the outfit, can I get it done in a reasonable time. Okay, so bye for now. Susan at Seaside Stitches, signing off on the 5th of September, I think. Bye.